What is going on, my fellow ace chainers? Welcome back to another video of mine where today we will be using a pretty cool looking balanced team featuring the king of the OU tier currently, aka choice banded Chien-Pao, and we're also using the cinderace. I haven't used cinderace too much since his release into the Gen 9 metagame. He's good, very annoying. Court change will always be an issue for any team. Basically prevents the need to have to rapid spin or defog excessively with corviknight because court change is that crazy. Obviously, if you both have hazards up, it's not as beneficial, but you just play and never get your hazards up, and then you just take advantage. But anyways, we have an opponent here, trash tier trainer. My opponent doesn't have the greatest crunch resist outside of his great tusk, which for obvious reasons can't necessarily switch in. So, my best lead here probably going to be that Chien-Pao. I'm just going to lead it straight away, but he does lead with the Rotom Wash immediately, which is, it is what it is. I think he's clicking Wisp straight off the rip. Goes straight into corviknight actually. He's got no good as Goldmon, so I'm going to just click Spore here. Somebody will be going to sleep. If it's this corviknight, wonderful. If not, then that's also fine. But I'm surprised his Verm didn't want to catch a crunch like that. Makes me sort of suspicious on what it can be. But he does let me put the Rotom to sleep, which is pretty awesome. I could try to now just go... I'm going to go Cinderace. I think he might go hard corviknight here. I would, considering it hard walls the amoonguss, but he does go Pult instead. Okay, well I could Sucker Punch. I do want to see what this clicks here though first. I don't have the greatest spec Shadow Ball switches out though, but I'm going to just Sucker Punch. Sucker Punching here is a fine play. If he predicts it, so be it. But if he does let me hit him, I should take any hit this goes for outside of a Draco. I do get the Sucker Punch off, do a lot. Draco is the only move that will kill me, but he just click specs Draco. Okay, fair enough. Here, I think I just go into my Great Tusk. The Cinderace would have been kind of nice for the Iron Valiant, but it's okay. I get to knock off the core of his helmet, I'm assuming here. I am Fizz Def Great Tusk, by the way, so I am a pretty good response to his own Great Tusk. But yeah, get rid of that helmet. Pretty awesome stuff. I think he might be clicking U-turn here. I'm just going to CC, as I'm actually faster, and I'm doing so much damage, which is insane, and he U-turned, so like that was not that great for him, as I can now just go into my Dondozo here. This Rotom is asleep, so this Don, very much an issue for him. But yeah, specs, Pult will be coming in here to just drop a Draco, I'm assuming, which is really annoying. I have really no responses to this. I have to just wave crash this. I'll tank this, get him out of the way, which is good. I could try to rest up on Rotom and corviknight potentially. I don't think I'll take a hit from the Great Tusk though. I think I do die. I'm max Fizz Def though, so maybe I do if he's defensive and not offensively invested. But I sincerely doubt it, dude. Yeah, he's gonna go Valiant. Just get the Quark Drive boost to get that speed up. Obviously, going into amoonguss seems like the very obvious play, so maybe I shouldn't go hard into it. But I'm gonna just do it, honestly. I don't see why not. Just clicks T-Bolt. I'm just clicking Sludge Bomb. This has no special defense, so if he lets me hit him here, he's basically gone. If he goes corviknight, I'm going hard Dondozo to just get the rest up. And from there, I'll be very annoying for my opponent. He doesn't really beat this amoonguss, like, at all. He's going to just roost up here, so I'm going to get my free rest off, which is awesome for me that he let me do this. He's going to try to burn some turns with this guy now, which is fine. Here, I just go into probably choice band Chien-Pao. I can also just go amoonguss just as easily. I am a Terra Fairy Dondozo, which, oh, that looks really good this matchup. But I do need to get this, I need to get this Rotom out of the way. I think my best play here is to just go Rotom, or do I go... If I let Chien-Pao get burnt though, that's really the biggest issue, but I'm just gonna go Chien-Pao. I'm just gonna go Chien-Pao and click Bandit Crunch. I don't have to tear up yet. Clicking Bandit Crunch here is fine. He has no helmet on the corviknight anymore, so that will be taking big damage. I get a lot of damage off and he stays asleep, which is good. Getting a hit off on this Great Tusk is fine by me, but he goes corviknight instead. This will take a lot of damage. That crit didn't even matter. Like, why? I don't know why he made all these pivots when... I don't know, like, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do all that. I don't understand. I'm going to just go Great Tusk now. I think he might get his rocks up here. No, he clicks CC. He's going to take that helmet, which is pretty sweet. Oh, I'm leftovers. I'm not helmet. I don't know why I keep thinking I'm helmet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to CC here on the Valiant. Oh, wait. That was a good play. That was a really good play on his end. I'm going to go hard slowking here now, though, and just click chili reception. If he goes hard rotom, it's a really good play on his end, but he does not. Does click side shock. I'm clicking chili reception to get the heck out of here, as that's fine. I can now just go into my Chien-Pao and just click Ice Shard, actually. He has no switch-ins currently to this thing. Everything is going to get killed, except his own Chien-Pao. That will tank, but going hard Chien-Pao is a crazy play here. But he will still take a lot of damage. I hope this actually kills Valiant from 57. I actually don't know if it does. I'm sure it will. But he does sack his Rotom. This will die. Yeah, so Rotom is out of the way. That's one really good check he had to the Dondozo out of the way. Dondozo, at this point in time, looks like an absolute menace for his team to deal with. Just clicking Wave Crash and doing so much damage. Yeah, Corviknight's got no helmet. It doesn't look like it's taunt. So, yeah, this is looking really annoying for him. He does go into his Chien-Pao. I have to go into my Dondozo here. Are you clicking Bandit Crunch? What's going on here? He clicks Sacred Sword, doesn't do any damage. I just click Sleep Talk. I think Corviknight will die to Wave Crash from the range it's at. Let's see. Do I get a Wave Crash here? I do. And I kill! I killed the thing. And he drops a GG. I'll say GG. Yeah, that was his one like really offensive counter I'd left to my team. Dude, shout out to Dondozo rolling a Wave Crash and critting. Wow. Very good game by the team. That was awesome. This team seems very, very strong. Obviously, they did have an issue with that Specs Pult, but they found a way. As my opponent's got a really crazy team. What is this? Okay. Does have that Meowscarada. My opponent doesn't have too much for Cinderace still in combination with all my other guys. But the Skeledirge is going to be an issue, I think. Bandit Crunch, though. If I can get the right switch in, it looks amazing. I'm going to go lead with the Cinderace straight away. But he does lead with the behemoth that is Skeledirge. This thing is going to be really annoying for me. I'm going to just U-turn here. I need to see what this wants to do. I'm going to go straight into my slowking. Let's see. He's going to click Wisp. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. I could just click Surf here, my own. I'm going to do that. He does Hex. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage. Do 44. That's really, like, nothing. I could go straight into Chien-Pao and then double into my... Look, watch this. I have an idea. He's going to either rest up here. I think he's going to click Terra Fairy, so I'm going to go hard Ace here. And I think he's clicking Wisp. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I call positioning, my friends. That is what I call positioning. I get a free Powerball off now on him. Yeah. Because I knew he was going to fear to Crunch, so if I go into this thing, fear to Bandit Crunch, he has to Terra and try to mitigate the threat. Because look at his switches to Crunch. It doesn't exist. So now I can just Powerball continuously. Because he has to eventually just keep slacking off. And this will waste all my Powerballs. Oh, I do get the burn though, which is beneficial for me, obviously. I could go into Great Tusk, but I'm not going to do any damage to him is the only issue. I have to just waste all my Powerballs here, I think. Oh no, he does get annoyed and just clicks Hex. Does a lot of damage to me, dude. Well, I just U-turn here. Get the kill on him. So it's a big threat out of the way. The only thing I had to do was let my Slowking get burnt, but that's really not that big a deal. I think my best play here is to go probably Great Tusk. The Hatterene is annoying though. The hat looks very annoying to deal with. I'm trying to think about what is my best play. Let's just go Chien-Pao. Let's just go Chien-Pao here. If he goes straight into Hat, that is going to be an issue, but he does go straight into Palmont instead. I make the freest play into my Great Tusk. He cannot do anything to me. He's going to Revival Blessing, probably. He does not, actually. I'm going to just Headlong Rush. Goes into Corviknight. I knock this off. I knock this off for Chien-Pao later to click Crunch. Yeah, by the way, if he does Revival Blessing the Dirge, he will not be able to Terra Fairy, so Crunch is still free if he does revive it. He does go into Meowscarada here. Fine by me. He might click Spike. If he does, that's totally fine by me. I need to see what he clicks. He might be clicking U-turn here as well, but he does Flower Trick. Does Flower Trick straight away. The question is, do you go Hatterene or do you go Corv? I'm thinking he's going to go Blissey, actually. So I'm going to just Spore on his U-turn. As he does go Corviknight. That's actually way better for me, because I'm assuming the Blissey has Natural Cure, so I don't know why he let this go to bed. I'm hoping he doesn't go Hard Hat here, But no, he doesn't try. So I get a free Powerball off here. He has no switch-ins. Blissey should take a... Oh, you're kidding. Okay. Well, never mind. I would have done some good damage, I think. But, well, now we'll never know. I just U-turn on this thing now, though. Wow, that did a chunk. Is he clicking counter? This might be clicking counter. Oh, no. Oh, dude. If this clicks counter, that makes the Powerball miss even worse. On the off situation where he does click counter, I think I just sacked Dondozo, probably. Let's see. I just sacked Dondozo here if he's clicking counter. No, but he clicked S-Toss. Okay. I was absolutely terrified, I'm not going to lie. But the fact that he took that much from U-turn, that slightly annoys me. I think he might go Palm out here. I want to go hard Great Tusk. As he actually goes Hat. That's not great for me. The Hat is a big issue. This is incredibly important for Palm out. I could go hard amoonguss, but I don't do anything is the issue. This is such an issue. This is such a threat. Do I knock you off? Let's knock you off. Yeah, knock off your leftovers. I need to, like, not have that be an issue. As he tries to nuzzle, that's really bad for you. As I think here, I can afford to maybe go hard slowking. I can also try to headlong rush. I can headlong rush ground. That looks pretty good against my opponent. But I also want to just click crunch. That looks way, way better. But I think it might be worth, and I'll explain why. Because now Draining Kiss will... Oh, I just kill him. Okay. Well, that's fine, honestly. Because this, being a ground type, is wonderful. He goes into the Palmont. I don't know if he's going to be clicking Revival Blessing. He might. Ice Punch, don't freeze me. Good. As that's not Focus Sash, so that's out of the way. And at this point, Meowscarada cannot beat Amoonguss, so it's not that big a deal. As he does U-turn. He's going to go into his Corviknight. No, he U-turned out the game. Never mind. Yeah, he was like, I'm not playing this anymore. As the team so far is really performing top tier. But dude, shout out to the guy clicking U-turn out of the game. That's like my favorite sequence in Pokemon. I love when they do that. As my next opponent has 3 dragon types. Oh, interesting. Okay. So one thing we know for sure is Chien-Pao's ice moves are very spammable in this matchup because he's got 3 Pokemon. He's actually got 4 Pokemon weak to ice. His only resistance is Golden Go. So good to know. I think my best lead here is probably my Great Tusk, or I can also lead Slowking, theoretically. Slowking ain't that bad. Or I can go lead Amoonguss, but he does have the Golden Go, stopping me from getting like a free Spore. Let's just lead Great Tusk. He's got a really physically defensive team. I mean, a physically offensive team, so this looks pretty good against everybody. Here, I just click Knockoff, I think, as he turns into a Flying type. That's okay. That's kind of good to know. I just go to my Dondozo here, and I think I have to Terra Fairy alongside him to not get completely like walled by Drain Punch. Yeah, let's just click Terra Fairy Curse. This Pokemon looks really good against my opponent though, so it's like fine. I just Wave Crash here, I think, on the incoming Golden Go. Or Baxcalibur. I mean, not Baxcalibur, Golden Go. I think Golden Go might be coming in here. Yeah, so I want to get as much damage as I can on this thing. Yeah. By as much damage, I mean like a shit ton. Wow. I'm going to go straight into Slowking. I think he might be clicking Shadow Ball though. As he actually tricks. So he's pretty slow now. He's slower than my Cinderace and my Chien-Pao. I can just Chilly Reception out of here. This is not going to do that much damage. And yeah, now at this point, look who comes in, and look who is 100% going to get a kill here. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, you are not looking good. And thanks to the hail, I got a defense boost too, so that's pretty awesome. He goes back to Caliber to get 2-shot. You're gonna just get 2-shot. You are not going to escape this. You're not escaping this, my friend. He ice shards to do 13. By the way, he has a defense boost as well, I'm pretty sure, thanks to the hail. But yeah, he just gets knocked out. Dondozo will forever wall his Iron Hands, so I'm not too worried about that. I just need to make sure Dondozo stays healthy enough for it. Goes with his Great Tusk. I don't think I kill him. He will kill me with his own CC. I think I just go to my own Great Tusk here. Just click Knockoff on him. As he body presses, that does a ton. Holy crap. Okay. I did not think that was going to do so much damage. Jesus. Okay. Well, I think I just click... Who do I go into? Amoonguss maybe is my best play. I think I just knock off the Great Tusk though. Why knock off anything coming in here? Dude, I'm physically defensive. How does that do so much? Like, Does that mean my own body press does 33? F doesn't make any sense, dude. Wow. No, wait, I'm max attack. I am max attack. Why did I think I was max defense? I don't know why I thought it was max defense. I'm obviously offensive. Like, I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I'm probably like completely trolling y'all. Is this helmet? No, it's leftovers. Okay. Here, I think I just go... Who is the question? I could headlong rush or rapid spin. Either one's fine. I think I just go hard slowking. Actually, slowking is fine. Is slowking fine? I think no. Here's what I'm thinking. I think I just rapid spin here, as he does EQ. As that does 29. That means I'm dead to the next one. Okay, that sucks. I don't think my slowking can take 2. I think I just need to hit this for as much damage as I can. Yeah, let's just click CC here. He might go to his own Great Tusk here. As no, Chomp just tanks. Oh man, it sucks. But the Chien-Pao comes in here, picks up another kill with Ice Spinner. So it's like not that bad, but it could be a lot better. This could be way better. By the way, all of his mons are now weak to this, except Golden Go, who dies anyways. This is incredible. This is an incredible feat by Chien-Pao. I'm actually gonna calc how much I do to physically defensive. Great Tusk. Great Tusk. Oh, you physically defensive against Chien-Pao. I need to know how much chip I need to actually kill him with Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner. I think I'm jolly. Pretty sure I'm jolly. No, I'm actually adamant. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I think the person who made this page said that there's really no reason to be jolly because you don't force that many speed ties or whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna chilly reception out of here. He cannot risk this getting hit either, so I just get a theoretically free hit off on anybody. If he lets me hit this with Surf, it's over for him. So I think I just get a chilly reception into somebody. Yeah, Golden Go comes in. I chilly reception. Here comes the man, the myth, the legend that is Chien-Pao. I have no doubt in my mind you are dead to fucking Ice Spinner. I refuse to believe you can tank this. The Great Tusk is in such a predicament because it just lets the slowking get a free chilly reception every time. Yeah, no, he really is just in a really bad spot. This is why Chien-Pao is like so powerful, by the way. I want this to be a Chien-Pao showcase. This whole video, I really want to be a Chien-Pao showcase. So I'm really glad it's been doing that so far. But I mean, this guy ran up with the OU ladder with 4 ground types. No, he brought 3 dragon types, a ground type, and then he terra-flying his Iron Hands immediately off the gate. So I really don't know what to say about that. He's gonna go back into this. At this point in time, I think I could go amoonguss, but I do need to fear him doubling into the Roaring Moon. That is what I'm sort of concerned about. I'm not gonna lie. I almost want to go hard into Cinderace. Dude, I want to double Ice Spinner so badly. I think he is going to make that double. Or I think going Mbappe hard is totally fine as well. Because I think he is going to just... yeah, I figure he was clicking either knockoff or another move of choice. Here, I think I just U-turn. Yeah, I just U-turn now. I figured he was going to try to predict the slowking somewhat. I think knockoff would put me in range of the... I think knockoff would put me in range of another move from the Great Tusk. I'm sorry, I can't talk, guys. Just go right back into the legend that is the Chien-Pao. I cannot risk this being Scarf, so I have to just Ice Shard, unfortunately. Because dying to a Scarf, like, dragon move would just be the biggest choke of all time. So I will not be going for the choke. I will be just killing this with Ice Shard. Can't switch in. I think even Iron Hands might get 2-shot by Ice Shard, which is incredible because of how bulky it is. Great Tusk, I think, will actually avoid the 2-shot. I'll check. I'm pretty certain he does, though, because Ice Spinner doesn't Oko. Yeah, it does 37 to 44. Yeah, he just sacks the Roaring Moon. He's going to go straight back into Great Tusk. I'm pretty sure. No, he goes into Iron Hands, who, at this point, cannot beat my Dondozo anyways. Yeah, I just go straight into Don. The Don comes back in, looking for more. Just Drain Punches. Actually, this is over. He can't beat this with anything. I think I could click Curse once. Yeah, I click Curse once here. This is over. He cannot beat this Dondozo with any of his mons. So that's going to be GG well played to my opponent, I think. I think Dondozo gets the game wrapped up. He had a really good matchup against everybody, though. The only thing that really stopped him was the Golden Go, who click trick immediately to be slower to my Chien-Pao, by the way. And once he did that, I mean, this kind of pretty much won on the spot. Especially once I terra. But once I saw he was terra flying, and he terra flying on my, on my Great Tusk, I figured this would be the situation. So yeah, GG, well played to my opponent. Yeah, this was a really damn good video. Almost want to get one more, but I will leave it at that. But yeah, I'll go over to EVs. I think this team I got from an RTM, which, I mean RMT, which if you guys don't know means rate my team. But I mean, I could basically go over to speed EVs. I mean, this basically allows for you to always be faster than Golden Go. If it's not Scarf, because there's been a lot of covert cloak sets running up the ladder, so having a lot of speed's good. You also just speed tie against other offensive Great Tusk, which, I mean, in this meta where there's so many Pokemon weak to fighting ground, it's nice to have an offensive Great Tusk. You have a really specially defensive slowking. I mean, this would technically be my Dragapult counter if I had to, but obviously Shadow Ball would still do a tremendous amount of damage. And obviously having that chilly reception in tandem with Chien-Pao, as you saw in that last game, was pretty incredible, pretty powerful. You have a physically defensive amoonguss with some speed. I'm going to assume the speed is for Hatterene, because Hatterene's been running speed now for this exact situation. But if you have speed, you can 2-hit KO with Sludge Bomb before it starts getting out of hand. Kind of a cool set. Chien-Pao, I don't even have to explain that behemoth. But again, you run Adamant. Oh, actually, I'm Jolly. What? Dude, I was all over the place. I am not Jolly. I'm not Adamant, I'm Jolly. But I've seen the argument for Adamant because, I'll put it for example. If I put Adamant, you hit 369, but you're still, you would get outslowed by Roaring Moon. But for some people, that really isn't that big a deal. And I think you still outspeed Iron Valiant and all the other mons that don't hit 370. But you do get outsped by some Pokemon such as, Cinderace, that'd be embarrassing to die to a Cinderace because you are Adamant and not Jolly. So Jolly is, I mean, fine, but Adamant is just even better. Then Dondozo, he's been a face in the channel since the beginning. He was my first video to get over 100 views. Shout out to him. Yeah, Dondozo in this video once again was incredible. I love this guy. He's really, really good. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really means the world to me. We're really climbing up the ladder in subscriptions, pun intended. As, I mean, we just hit 200. We're already at 235. In a matter of a couple days, we might hit, we might hit 250. And we'll be a quarter of a way to 1,000, which is incredible. I mean, I did not think, when I started this journey at the end of December, that we'd be here in this situation. Now, a month later, and look at us. This has been incredible. I'm building a community with you guys, and shout out to everybody who watches my videos and honestly really likes my commentary. I really try my best to not just be a transparent individual, but to really give you guys some good quality content. And at the end of the day, we're just trying to be the best we can be at this game and have fun, because for some of us, we've been playing this game since we could talk, since we were little kids. For me, I've been playing Pokemon since I was 6 years old. So yeah, shoutouts to that. No more sentimental stuff. We're gonna get out of here, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. So see ya.